All right, everybody, we're here for the main event. And of course, who else would we have on? Back on. Craig Milkowski, Timeform US, the man, the myth, the legend. He is back, and he's going to give us the classic winner. Hopefully.
No pressure.
Yeah, I hope so. And I will give you the classic winner if, in fact, unfortunately, I'm going a little bit chalky in here, but I really like essential quality in this spot. I think the 3-year-olds are just better than the older horses. They have been all season. Knicks Go is the one exception, but I've got some real question marks about him. I do think he's going to face some serious pace pressure in here from another 3-year-old Medina Spirit and maybe even Hot Rod Charlie. And that 10th furlong, I think, is just going to prove to be his undoing. One thing you'll notice when you look at his past performances is there's a whole bunch of ones and there's nobody challenging him when he wins. But the few times he has been challenged, he kind of folds up like a cheap tent. So I'm hoping that's going to happen here. And I don't like Knicks Go at all. So for me, I really like essential quality. It was a close call over Hot Rod Charlie, who I think's every bit as good. And it's just going to be a matter of trips. But for me, it's those two.
Thank you, Craig, so much. Because I've been saying this for so long, and I've taken so much heat from everybody out there. Every time I have a show, and I keep saying that extra furlong, stop with saying like Nick Go's this unbeatable horse that, and I had to put the highlight up there on Twitter. I don't know if anybody saw it, of Nick's Go when Charlatan jogged to the first turn. Nick's Go was working, jogged by Nick's Go, and Nick's Go just stopped. So can I question, why is no one questioning this horse? I don't know why. Like, we're crowning this horse, don't know why. I am fading this horse big time, though I'm not on the Hot Rod Charlie train.
Yeah, you need to get Dennis Green clip. If you want to crown his ass,
you want to crown his ass, crown
his ass. Exactly. Good old Denny Green, rest his soul.
Yeah, R.I.P., buddy.
Absolutely. Yeah, we miss him. So I'm going to go 4 deep in beating Knicks Go. I'm just going to say, listen, I think there could be a crazy speed matchup and maybe somebody eats it up at the end because I think they're going to know they have to press Knicks Go and put it on him. And I think a horse like Tripoli, horse for the course, and also just is, I just think good, overlooked. I think the last race you can throw it out because that was a prep. He was already in. I mean, I know you don't run a horse. It's not a prep race. Obviously, I just wanted to win, but wasn't a big deal. Already going there. Got the race on his belt. I got to play him at 15-1. Essential quality, obviously. And there's your horse of the year. Stop with the Truska. I'm sorry. This horse runs second. Still should be horse of the year. Ed DeRosa, I have your back here because he just got killed about it, apparently.
DeRoasted,
they said he was. I will argue with you TVG people all day long. If you tell me the Truska could give her the trophy. No, stop. Excuse me. And then I'm also going to go with Art Collector because I don't know why not. Maybe back to form. And Medina Spirit.
all right. AJ, who do you like?
Well, it's no secret. I've been saying EQ over Knicks Go for a long time now, what it feels like, especially every time we have Shu on, who is a big Knicks Go guy. And I've said essential quality is my guy. Ever since I had to always have his back when he would beat Hot Rod Charlie and everyone wanted to talk about Hot Rod Charlie and not essential quality, who actually won the race. I have been a big EQ fan this whole year. Lost one race ever, and that was a field of 1,000 in the Kentucky Derby. Hot Rod or essential quality has just been nothing but spectacular since then. Wins without me having to doubt it. I don't care if it's by a neck or if it's by 2 legs. Essential quality is by far my favorite in this. Give me Cox and Saez all day long. That being said, I do have to find people to pick up the pieces and fill out the top 3. Or if I want to go sideways, I got to have other horses in there if I'm going to try to get a price. Art Collector is one because I'm also a big Art Collector fan. So I'll take the 8-1 morning line. I'm getting on him. Tripoli, Randy mentioned it. Pacific Classic winner. Why are we not talking about this horse more? At Del Mar, at 1.25 miles, and we're not going to talk about Triple 8 all, and we're going to give him 15-1. I'll take a shot there as well. Medina Spirit is my wild card that I don't really like, but how do you not take the Kentucky Derby winner? So I'm pretty much. Am I exactly the same as Randy? I think I am.
1468, 146.
But I'm heavy on the 4 on the top.
Yeah, I agree with everybody. I would be heavy with the 4 on the top as well. I like essential quality. This horse really has done nothing wrong. I mean, he's coming off of a pretty awesome win the last time out at the Travers. And also, honestly, with this horse retiring, if he wins the Classic, it would be an awesome story. Winning the Juvenile and an incredible 3-year-old career, only to lose to the Derby.
One of the best ever. 2
Yeah,
4-year-old
and
careers
then
if he
comes
wins
back
here.
to win the Classic the next year. Not a bad story there, essential quality. So I'm definitely liking essential quality. Tripoli, you're right. I don't think he's getting enough attention. He has won at this distance at Del Mar, so it's kind of hard not to throw him in your picks as well. So I probably would do 2 deep. If I wanted another horse, I'd throw in Art Collector because I feel like that horse just shocks me every time.
So we all didn't pick Knicks Go. Oh,
None
this
of
is
us
not going to
picked
go
Knicks
over well.
Go.
This is not going to go over well when Knicks Go wins.
Yeah,
Uh,
Knicks go by 1,000.
Yeah, we'll have that cut. Good.
Yeah.
We'll clip that later.
We also need to go through the next few horses. You should say that about a couple other ones.
Yeah, that's what we do, Craig.
Flip it out.
Actually, we put it-
Express train by 1,000.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, we do that for every horse,
hold
and then
on.
we'll put the clip out.
AJ, can you say Max?
Nope, I will not.
Okay.
I
AJ?
actually like Tripoli a bit in here, like you guys said, because I think you can put a line through that last race. It was a speed bias track, definitely a rail bias track. He was nowhere near the rail. I don't think that race really meant that much, but to him, as you said, he had already run his big race. He's got to get better, but as a guy that plays exactas and tries, he's definitely going to be on my tickets. I don't like Art Collector at all like you guys do. I think he's going to get run off his feet early. Horses like Knicks Go and Medina Spirit are just too quick for him early. I'm not a big fan of relying on horses to show a new dimension. Art Collector always wins from right up on or near the lead, so he's one I'm tossing. If I'm playing tries and super, I got to throw in Stiletto Boy at least a little bit, just because he's a wild card. He's a huge price. He's actually been running some decent speed figures. He did benefit from that good rail last time. He basically stayed on the rail the whole time around, just followed Medina Spirit. Kind of a suck up second. Don't think he's a win contender, but he could very well be the one picking up the pieces late as horses like Knicks Go fade out of it.
Yeah, and when you see a lot of these guys going a mile and quarter like Knicks Go, like he'll stop. We saw him do it. Like there's horses that'll stop. That Medina Spirit, who knows? Medina Spirit's never been passed by a horse besides the Preakness or whatever, wherever it was the last time Medina Spirit got passed.
Quickness.
Preakness.
By Rombauer.
Yeah, was the only time. But yeah, a lot of these horses will just, these big favorites, and then how the other ones just running to pick up the pieces, which is absolutely true. I do like the Stiletto Boy. I took a hard look at that horse to hit the board. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be that'd be just a classic type of thing to do. And yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So everybody off of Knicks Go. So we heard
Everybody, I
that
know.
first. You imagine that.
I've been off Knicks Go, and every time I bet against him, it kicks me in the butt. So I think it's just going to continue that trend because why not?
If
at
that
this
horse
point?
wins, we take this video down. So no one ever knows this happened.
Yeah.
yeah, we just
There'll be some more fabulous tweets about us anyways if Knicks Go wins. So you might as well just ride it out in style. But yeah, what a field.
it's a weird year.
It is a weird
It
year.
feels like there's no, you know what I mean? That the 3-year-olds are like dominant in here almost. It's kind of crazy. And Knicks
Yeah,
Go
they-
is like a second tier last year 3-year-old group. I mean, really, when you think about it, if
Yeah.
Charlatan was around, if Nadal was around, I mean, who knows? But authentic, 'tis the law. Like we have a 4-year-old that we didn't really know much about as a 3-year-old, really. But
I got to stop you. Knicks goes 5.
Love it. Yeah,
Five.
Knicks Go.
sorry.
He's
We'll cut that.
been around a long time. He ran
That's
into
right,
Dirt
he's
Mile
5.
last year. Yep.
Yeah.
He
But-
actually ran second in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile way back when he was a 2-year-old.
That's
Kind of
right.
fell off the map for a little while.
That's
and
what it
his-
was. And he was terrible
Yeah.
for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yes, his 3-year-old season was a complete wash. He wound up in the Brad Cox barn at 4 and kind of had a renewed life. So he's turned out to be a top one. He's the one older horse that's been decent all year. The rest have just been a bunch of grade 3 types who win grade 1 races because somebody has to win them. But he's at least run fast. But I think the 3-year-olds are ready to take over that mantle.
Yeah.
It's crazy
Yeah.
because all the good 4-year-olds are out in a barn somewhere right now and doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah. Tough life.
Having a lot of fun, let's say.
Exactly.
absolutely.
Well, Craig, thank you so much for coming on. I know you have a crazy week. I'm sure you're doing a lot of different shows and whatnot for the Breeders' Cup. Good luck this weekend. I hope we all hit some pretty good tickets here.
Thanks. Always fun to be on. I actually kept it reasonable. I'm only doing a couple outside of DRF. So I'm thankful you guys have me on. Appreciate you sticking with me and keep asking, even though I was a bit difficult.
Of course.
You're
Well,
not difficult.
we were going to
trust
get
me.
you on sooner or later. We have your hooks in you.
Yeah, we've sold your
Already.
soul to the Triple Clowns, Degen
Yeah.
Devil.
Right.
Craig, thanks so much. Always a pleasure, buddy. And
Always good to see you.
congratulations on your health and your daughter's health. That's a fantastic thing you did, and that's great to see that you're doing fine and
Yeah, we're both good to go. So
work
her
on that
kidney's
back-
working, my kidney's working in her, and my remaining kidney is working great. So we're good to go.
That's
Appreciate
the
it.
Yeah.
best news. That's
Yeah.
great. Well, good luck this weekend, Craig.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.